Cancer is one of the leading causes of death around the world, affecting millions of people every year. Despite its devastating impact, the good news is that many types of cancer can be prevented or detected early through healthy choices and regular screenings. But to protect yourself, you first need to understand what puts you at risk. Knowing the reasons behind cancer development and learning how to reduce those risks can be life-saving. Understanding cancer and how it starts. Cancer is a disease in which abnormal cells grow uncontrollably and may invade surrounding tissues. These cells can form lumps known as tumors and may even spread to other parts of the body through a process called metastasis. There are over 100 different types of cancer, each affecting different organs or systems. While the causes of cancer are complex and varied, scientists have identified several key risk factors that significantly increase your chances of developing the disease. Lifestyle choices that raise your risk. Many cancer risks are connected to the choices we make every day. These are called modifiable risk factors, and changing them can greatly reduce your risk of developing cancer. One of the biggest risk factors is tobacco use. Smoking and chewing tobacco introduce harmful chemicals into the body, many of which are proven to cause cancer. Lung cancer is the most commonly associated with smoking, but tobacco use is also linked to cancers of the mouth, throat, esophagus, bladder, and more. An unhealthy diet is another contributor. Diets high in processed meats, refined sugars, and unhealthy fats increase the risk of cancers such as colorectal and stomach cancer. On the other hand, a diet rich in fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and lean proteins can provide antioxidants and nutrients that protect against cell damage. Physical inactivity is often overlooked but plays a crucial role in cancer prevention. People who live sedentary lives are at greater risk for cancers like colon, breast, and endometrial cancer. Regular exercise helps regulate hormones, strengthen the immune system, and maintain a healthy weight, all of which help lower cancer risk. Alcohol. Alcohol consumption is another significant factor. Alcohol is converted in the body into a toxic substance called acetaldehyde, which can damage DNA and increase the likelihood of developing several types of cancer, including breast, liver, and colon cancer. Being overweight or obese is strongly linked to various cancers. Excess body fat can cause chronic inflammation, hormonal imbalances, and insulin resistance, all of which can fuel the growth of cancer cells. Maintaining a healthy weight is key to reducing your overall cancer risk. Environment. Environmental exposure also matters. Long-term contact with certain chemicals, pollutants, or UV radiation can raise cancer risk. People exposed to asbestos, benzene, and air pollution in their homes or workplaces may face a higher chance of developing cancer over time. Family history and inherited genes. Family history and inherited genes also play a role. If close relatives have had certain types of cancer, especially at an early age, you may carry inherited gene mutations that make you more susceptible. For example, mutations in the BRCA1 and BRCA2 genes significantly increase the risk of breast and ovarian cancer. Gender. Gender can also influence cancer risk. Some cancers are more common in one gender, such as prostate cancer in men or cervical cancer in women. Hormonal differences and reproductive history also contribute to varying risk levels. Ethnic background. Ethnic background is another factor. Certain ethnic groups may have higher or lower risks for specific types of cancer due to genetic, environmental, or lifestyle factors. For example, liver cancer is more common in parts of Asia due to higher rates of hepatitis infections, while African American men face a higher risk of prostate cancer. What you can do to prevent cancer. Although not every case of cancer can be avoided, research suggests that nearly half of all cancers could be prevented with lifestyle changes. One of the most powerful steps you can take is to quit smoking. It's never too late. Within just a few years of quitting, your risk drops dramatically, regardless of how long you've smoked. Eating a balanced, plant-rich diet is another vital step. Focus on whole, unprocessed foods, including plenty of fruits, vegetables, legumes, and whole grains. These foods are rich in fiber, antioxidants, and vitamins that support cell health and reduce inflammation. Exercise. Exercise regularly to keep your body strong and your weight under control. Even just 30 minutes of physical activity most days of the week can lower the risk of several cancers. Walking, cycling, dancing, and strength training are all great ways to stay active. Prevent alcohol intake. If you drink alcohol, consider reducing your intake. The less you drink, the lower your cancer risk. Some health organizations recommend avoiding alcohol altogether for cancer prevention. Protecting your skin. Protecting your skin is also important. Use sunscreen, wear protective clothing, and avoid tanning beds. Too much ultraviolet radiation from the sun or artificial sources can lead to skin cancers like melanoma, which can be deadly if not detected early. Vaccination. Vaccines can also play a role in prevention. The HPV vaccine protects against the human papillomavirus, which can cause cervical, anal, and throat cancers. The hepatitis B vaccine reduces the risk of liver cancer. Talk to your doctor about which vaccines are appropriate for you or your children. Avoiding risky behaviors. Avoiding risky behaviors, such as sharing needles or having unprotected sex with multiple partners, can help you avoid infections like HPV, hepatitis, and HIV, all of which are linked to higher cancer risks. Environment protect. Environmental protection matters too. Be mindful of the chemicals you use at home or work, and take steps to reduce air pollution exposure when possible. Simple actions like using non-toxic cleaning products and ventilating your space can make a big difference. The power of early detection. While prevention is the first line of defense, early detection is just as critical. Many cancers can be treated effectively if they are found early. That's why regular screenings are essential, especially if you have any risk factors or a family history of cancer. Screenings test. Screenings such as mammograms, colonoscopies, Pap tests, and prostate exams can detect cancer before symptoms appear. Your doctor may also recommend imaging tests or blood work depending on your personal health history. Warning signs. Learning to recognize warning signs can also help. If you notice unexplained weight loss, chronic fatigue, a lump or swelling, changes in bowel habits, persistent pain, or unusual bleeding, don't ignore it. Get checked out immediately. Being proactive can save your life. Taking responsibility for your health. Cancer can be frightening, but the more you know, the more empowered you become. Understanding your personal risk and making small, consistent changes to your lifestyle can have a huge impact on your long-term health. Stopping smoking, eating well, staying active, and getting regular checkups aren't just good for preventing cancer, they also improve your overall well-being. Conclusion. Ultimately, cancer prevention is not about perfection. It's about making better choices more often. Everyone can do something to lower their risk, and even small changes can lead to major results over time. The earlier you start, the more you benefit. So, take a look at your lifestyle today. Are there areas you could improve? Whether it's cutting back on alcohol, adding more vegetables to your plate, or booking that overdue doctor's appointment, every step counts. Share this knowledge with your loved ones too. Together, we can reduce the burden of cancer, one choice, one habit, and one day at a time.